U15. Is that 4 people out already? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the seventh wonder of the world. No, it's not the great Taj Mahal. It's beautiful downtown Edmonton, Alberta. We're here for the U15 varsity game between the Eds Mountaineers and Okanagan Hockey Academy, Edmonton. Starting lineup here for forwards, we have number 13, Luke Huska. Number 19, Jason Robson. And number 19, Owen Weimer. And on defense, number 2, Easton Porzello. And number 22, Magnus Pucci. And in goal, number 31, Aiden Thomas. Let's get ready to play. Easton will chip that out. That'll be picked up by Huska. He'll set it up. He'll put it up off the boards out to the middle, but OHA will pick that back up. Puck will be on the far side. Huska will guide his player over into the boards. Easton will pick that up, and he'll move it up to Robson. Robson will then put it over to Huska. Huska will try to get up to Weimer. Easton will take a quick shot. That'll be down the far corner. Weimer will have it. He'll move it way over to Magnus. Magnus will try to put it back towards the center. OHA will get a hand on that puck, and they'll move it back out to center. Martischuk's now on the ice here. He'll have it. He'll set it up. He's trying to find some speed. He'll be pushed off the puck. Puck will come back into OHA territory and set up at the edge blue line by Nolan Miller. Dylan Shervin with a little dipsy-doodle trying to get around OHA. He'll move it over to Grayson Trevelyan. Try to get it out front to Ellis, just out of his reach. GT will move it back down low, but OHA will pick it up. And Nico will find it. Nico will just go in just a touch. And he'll have Shervin trying to come out of the zone, just going offside. We'll have a puck drop here at 18:46, remaining in the first. OHA will pick that puck up, and they'll move it over to the far side. OHA will set it back up at their blue line. Tip it up off the boards, try to get it picked up. Remy will step up and he'll chip that up. Ellis will find it. He'll try to move it towards the center. Shervin will take the shot. Now just go wide. Remy's in there down low trying to keep it in. OHA will pick it up and they'll set it up from behind their net again. Puck will come back out to Noah. Noah will take the shot. That'll be off. Nice save by the goaltender. Just off to the side of the net. OHA struggling to get it out. LaValle will try to move that in. Noah will chip it back down low. That'll be picked up by Ragusa down low. The puck will be run around the boards again. Noah will move it back down to Ragusa down low. Move it out towards the center, and Remy will engage from the blue line. They'll do a bit of a scissor along the side of the boards here. Hans got it. He'll move it down over to LaValle. Hans moving in. Hans looking for some options. He'll put it back to the point. Noah will have it at the blue line. It'll just be knocked off his stick, back out to center ice. Ewers bring it in. He'll move back out to Han. Han, take the shot, and we got a goal. Han from Ewers at 17-24. 1-0 edge. Puck will be back out to the edge blue line. Coonsey will have it, but bit of miscommunication, but OHA will have it down low here in the nearby corner. Ragusa will have it. He'll move it up to Lavallee. Lavallee's going to try to go wide, but he'll try to cut back in and now just go off an OHA player's skate. Puck will be down in the corner here. OHA will move it up to the centerman and try to move it back out to center ice. Han, our goal scorer there, he'll have it. He'll put it back in, but OHA will ship it back out to center. And they'll send it back down the ice. Magnus will pick that up. He'll reverse that over to Easton. Easton will move that up to Charlie Tobin. Too hot to handle. Puck will come back in. Brazzello will have it. He'll go around the net. He's looking for some options. He'll move it up to Tobin. Tobin's returning to his first game after a couple of weeks off with a bit of an injury. We're keeping that non-disclosable. Puck will be back down to Miller. Miller move that up to Huska. And OHA will find it and they'll chip it back in. Miller move it back over to Nico. And OHA will send it back into the zone. Caden will tip that off to the side. Puck will be sent back in. This will be offside. They'll tag up. Edge will set it back up again. Kuntz will have that. He'll move it up to Huska. Huska will dump it in low. OHA will come out of the zone with it. They got a couple trying to move it towards the center. That's offside. And we'll have a whistle. 15:26 remaining in this first period. Face off coming just outside the edge zone. Sherman will take this face off. He's got Weimer to his right and Robson to his left. OHA will get it and they'll chip it back in low. Remy Cook will move that over to Ewert. Ewert will move it towards the center, just a little bit behind Sherman. Weimer will send that down low. Goalie will come out to try to stop it. But the first one on the puck is Robson. Cook engages from the point, making sure it stays down low. Puck will get run around the boards. Sherman will pick that up there. He's working himself below the goal line, looking for some options. He'll move in front, off the goalie, off the player, and that's in. We had a couple of ping pong efforts down there, but that looks like it's going to be Jason Robson with the goal. As Sherman should have the assist, possibly Remy Cook. That's how we see it from up here, but once it goes down there, it's hard to say. You could have Delano Parker getting the goal, depending on how the rest saw it. Ragusa takes that draw and he'll win that face-off. Puck will come back. Magnus Kusi, he'll send it all the way in low. Goal will stop it just below the goal line. OHA's looking for the breakout pass. He'll chip it up just out of reach of Kunze, but Brazzello's there. He'll pick it up. He'll send it back to the middle. Over to GT. Over to Ragusa. OHA will steal that right in the middle, and they're coming into the zone. Brazzello will find it. He'll move it up to Ellis. Ellis looking for some speed. He'll come off the side, and he'll take a quick shot, and that'll be a nice glove save by the goaltender. Let's go take this face off. Whistle to let the guys know they got to get out of the circle. Puck will be controlled by Edge. Edge will come around. He'll take a backhand shot. That is Hahn. He's looking for his second of the day. Puck will be picked up by OHA and brought into the zone. Nico will step up. That'll go into the shin pads of one of the OHA players. But he'll get it up to LaValle, and we're coming out. On to LaValle. LaValle coming across the blue line. He'll go around one. He's looking for something up front. Ooh, just off the shoulder of the goaltender. OHA's going to try to come out. Nico's on him. And that'll be an offside on OHA. Sherman, Kuntz, Sherman, Kuntz, and Coleman for our forwards. U15 Cook on the point. Yep. Remy will have that. He'll chip it up through the center. OHA will get it at their blue line, and they'll chip it back in. Ewert will step up, and he'll kick that forward to Kunze. Or Kuntz, and Kuntz will send that in low. Sherman's going after it. OHA player could hear the footsteps of Dylan coming through there. A little bit of fear, I think, in his ears. Ewert will set it up. He'll dipsy wheel around a couple. Tobin will pick it up, and he'll move it all the way over to Kuntz on the far side. Kuntz cutting through. Puck will come back over to Remy Cook on this near boards. Remy with a 1-2 move. He's looking, going down low. He's looking for some options. Kuntz will come down there to give him a hand. Kuntz is working through there. Just a bull in a china shop. Puck will be moved out. Ewert will keep it there at the blue line. Great move by the defenseman there on that far side. Noah Ewert. Puck will come back to Remy Cook. He'll keep it in. Tobin's there to assist. The puck will just squeak back out, come out into the middle. Puck will be moved over to the far side. Ewert will get it. He'll try to move it back towards the middle. Weimer will try to backhand that in. He'll put his player into the boards. Ooh, could have been a hook. Not going to get called. Puck come back out. Kuntzy's there. He'll move it to Porzello. Porzello will move it up. And we got Ragusa coming in with a head of speed. Ooh, just got taken out by the Edmonton sniper. He's there. He's looking to get up. He's looking for some options. Kuntzy will step in and engage from the blue line. He'll keep it down low to Ragusa. Magnus has it. He'll swing it back around. Weimer will find it over on these near boards, and he'll put it back down low to Ragusa, but it'll swing back out. Kuntzy will keep it in. Porzello will step in. He's looking. He's taking a shot, and that'll be just wide. Great job by Porzello to get back there and get that between him and Mags. That player was not getting through. Magnus will step in. We got a 2-on-1. Ooh! Puck came off that goaltender a little bit differently than Magnus was anticipating. Otherwise, he would have been there for an open net. Ellis will put that puck in. GT will get that down low. Huska's in there. OHA's moving it back up through the center, and it'll be put back in by Miller into the zone. OHA's working their way back up. That's going to be offside. OHA's got to tag up. Miller will move that over to Martischuk. Puck will be just chipped off his stick at the blue line. And Miller will find it, and he'll move it back up, and Huska will just chip it back in. Huska's got some great short turns right there in center ice, and he'll get that puck down low so his teammates can get in and get changed. Oh, OHA's upset. They're looking for some penalties. Not happening. Puck's coming in. Big save by Caden. Caden the Beast Thomas, he'll keep that close down, keeping this at a 2-0 game. Went almost 10 minutes with only getting 2 shots. Not the way a goaltender enjoys playing, from what I understand. Puck will be moved back to Ewart from behind the net. Ewart will move that up. That'll be chipped up, and that'll be onto the stick of Shervin. Shervin will move that over to Hahn. Hahn will dump that in, and OHA will set up from behind their goal. Remy will find that. He'll try to move that back towards the center. Lavalley got a stick on it, just directed in the wrong way. Shervin's back. He'll pick it up, and he'll move it over to Ewart. Ewart's going to skate through, and he'll bring it into the zone. He's going to go wide. He'll do a bit of a drop. And Remy will come back to pick it up with a couple of OHA players hot on his heels. OHA will set back up at their blue line. And puck will be dumped back in. Quincy will get it from behind the goal. He'll move it up to Hahn. Hahn over to Lavalley. Oh, Reduce is coming in hot. Ooh. Oh, we have to get a blocker on it and just put it off to the side. Puck will come back out to Brazzello. Brazzello will take a shot, and that'll go right into the O on the OHA jersey. 8:46 remaining in the first. Puck will come back out to the point. They'll just come outside the blue line. Mountaineers will have to tag up, and they're back in going after that puck. OHA will move it up onto the near boards here. Nagandu from OHA, he's bringing it in. He's trying to go wide on Prezzello, but Prezzello's having nothing of it. Tobin will chip that up off the boards. He'll pick it up, and he'll move it over. Prezzello will have it, and he'll come through into the zone. He'll try to move it over wide. Kuntz will get it. He'll be guided into the boards, but Reduce is down there to help him out, and Tobin now has it on the near boards. Reduce will have it down low. He's looking. He'll send it out to Kuntz. Kuntz off the goal post. Beautiful shot. Unable to get the full result. We got a penalty being called on the Mountaineers. Goaltender's gone to the bench for an extra attacker. OHA is going to try to set it up and see how long they can go before Edge can gain control here. OHA will bring it into the edge zone. We'll come back out to the point. Move it over to the far side. Defenseman will put it down low. They'll send it back out to the point. And we've got a shot. Now Edge will touch that and we'll have a whistle. We have a Reduces going to the box. 2 minutes for charging. That's 7:13. So this will be the first penalty kill of the day for the Mountaineers. We have Husker, Weimer out there, Nico, and Miller. Husker will win that draw. Miller will move it over here to Weimer. Weimer will backhand it, and it'll come up to the blue line. But Husker's there to help and get it out. OHA will have to tag up. Miller will find it, and he'll send it all the way down the ice. Weimer's got with a full tilt. He put a lot of pressure on that goaltender. Puck will come back out to the blue line, where Husker will find it. He'll move it back to Miller. And Miller will send it all the way back down. Goaltender will come out to play it. Weimer's down low there, trying to put pressure on that defenseman. Puck will come up to Nagandu, who's bringing it out, and he'll bring it into the edge zone. Puck will be tipped and just go up and over the goaltender. Edgar's on it. He'll come to the blue line. Nico will find it, and he'll send it out of his own. 1 minute remaining in the penalty to Ragusa. Nico will have it just around the ring line at the edge zone, and he'll send it the full length of the ice. OHA is looking for their players to step in and come back and give them a hand. GT and Robson are putting the pressure on to make sure that they stay down low. OHA will move it back through the center. Coming in, Ewert's on that player. Robson will find it. Robson will get it out, down into OHA territory. Robson will put his player down. OHA will sneak that puck around. They'll bring it in. And we've got another Edmonton sniper taking out a player. Remy's got it. He's got a head of steam. He's cutting towards the net. Ooh, moved it out front to GT. GT unable to get it through. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. OHA's working their way through the neutral zone, and they'll dump it in low. Remy will have it from behind the goal. He'll try to flick it up. And ooh, just snuck by the OHA player and gets it out to the neutral zone. Shervin will have it. He'll put it off the shin pads of one of the OHA players. And he's looking to bring it back in. Easton will keep it in at the blue line. He's going wide. He's moving it out front. Ooh, nice save by the OHA goaltender on GT. Mountaineers will win that draw. It'll come back out to the point. Kunze will pick it up, and he'll send it in over to the near boards here. Prezzello engages on the blue line with a head of steam. You could hear him from up here. That player was fearful of his life. Hans down there. He's working hard. Ragus is looking for it. Puck will be stolen by Lavallee. He's behind, setting up in Wayne Gretzky's office. Prezzello will move it back out front. Ooh, Ragus almost sneaking that in. Kunze will keep it in low. OHA will pick it up. Prezzello now has it on the near boards. He's trying to get it back out to the center. There's a lot of sticks and not enough pucks out there. Kunze will find it. He'll move it back over to Prezzello. Prezzello will move it over to the near boards here where Goose will find it. He'll start taking it in. Puck will be moved back out. Edgar will find it at the point. He'll take a quick shot. That'll be tipped and just up over the net. OHA will try to chip it up off the boards, but Edgar's there. He'll find it at the blue line. He'll keep it in. Puck will just come outside. Husker will find it from just coming off the bench over to Miller. Miller's bringing it in. Miller will take the quick shot, and that'll be a nice blocker save by the OHA goalie. Miller will put it back down low. Huska's working his way over to the boards to find it. Kuntz is stepping in from the point. And puck will be sent all the way down the ice, and we'll have an icing on OHA. 2:59 remaining in the first period. Many of you may have never seen this rink before. The downtown community arena connected on to the famous Rogers Place, home of the Edmonton Oilers. If you're trying to come to the local arena today to watch the young boys play, the Oilers are currently playing the Nashville Predators with a game start of 1 p.m. So the parking is horrible, as it is normally in Edmonton. But we're all here cheering on the boys. Puck will be chipped back out to the neutral zone. Nico's going down, trying to find it. Nagandu's after him. Nico will find it. He'll move it back up to the center to Huska. Huska will move it over to Tobin. Tobin will bring it in. Tobin will go around one, get it down low. Over to Huska on the near boards. Huska will move it in. Just sneak past Kuntz. Kuntz will have it. Kuntz will move it back over to Nico. Nico will put it in low. Tobin will find it from behind the goal. Will be kept at the blue. No. A little bit of a delayed hit after the whistle, but referee's not going to call it. He's just going to go talk to him, give him a tongue lashing, and hopefully he won't do it again. But I think if that was reversed, we would have been sitting in the penalty box. We're down to 1:59 remaining in this first period. Puck will come all the way back down into edge zone. Remy will find it. He'll put it up off the boards. Weimer will have it. He'll put it in. Icing has been waved off. Shervin's down low. Puck will come out there. Shervin off the post, but the goalie will find it. Nice try. Edge will win that puck. Will come back out down to the middle here. Lenny will keep it at the blue line. Weimer will find it. He'll shoot towards the net, but that will be just wide of the net. He'll go step in to try to keep that in. Shervin's there to support. Shervin's working that puck along the boards. He's looking for some options out front. Puck will come back in. Ewart stepping in from the point. That'll be just past him. Weimer will move it over to Remy. Remy will start skating up through the center, and he'll dump it in low. There are a couple players down low, Chasen and Weimer. Shervin steps in. Shervin takes a quick shot. That'll be a nice save by the OHA goaltender. Robson will step up. Puck will come all the way back to Ewart at the point. Ewart will take the shot. Another wide puck here. Remy will find it. He's working himself down low. He's looking for some options, waiting for his team to change. Puck will come out to Ellis. Just hopping over his stick. But OHA will send that back up out to the middle. OHA's got it into the zone. They're looking. Bit of a fan on a shot. Remy's got to be cautious so he didn't catch a cold from that fan. Ellis is there with a head of steam. He's coming in. Ooh, puck's been knocked out of his stick. And Ellis is going to take a penalty. Easton will pick that up. And Ellis is going to go to the penalty box with 1 second even remaining in the first period. He's going to the penalty box for 2 minutes for holding. He's got a few questions for the official, asking about the slash, knocking his stick out of his hands, but ref saw it from a totally different view. That was a long single second. Well, that's the end of the first period. Shots are 12 for Edge, 2 for OHA. And we're going into the first intermission, 2-0 Edge. We will be back here shortly. We'll keep the video running, but we'll see you back in roughly about 15 minutes. Okay, we're here back for the second period. Mountaineers are going to be starting on the penalty kill here, while Ellis finishes off his minute 49 in his penalty. OHA will try to move that up back out to the neutral zone, and will be brought back into their zone. Feels like a bit of a tennis match here. A little bit of back and forth. OHA will have it at the edge blue line. He'll move it all the way over to Nagando on the far side. Pizzello's all over him. Puck will be moved just behind the goal, edge goal. Pizzello working his way. That puck will be kept along the boards. Kunze stepping in to try to get down onto him. Puck will come back out to the blue line. Huska will come back out here. Puck will kept low. Pizzello finds it, and he'll send it all the way down the ice. OHA goaltender, he'll come out just to set up for his defenseman. Puck will move over to the far side. Edgar's tipping him. He'll keep that puck down low. OHA will work their way back out through the center. Lavallee will find it. He'll put it off the shin pads. Lavallee will work his way around. He'll move it back out towards the center. Just out of the reach of Hahn. But OHA will start coming back through the center. Caden with a couple of really nice saves. Third nice save there. Hahn will find it, and he'll chip it and send it all the way down the ice. We're down to 20 seconds remaining in this penalty to Ellis. OHA will set up from behind their goal. Puck will be moved up to the near boards here and back up through center. Tucker brings it in. Puck will be chipped off of his stick. Nolan and Hahn down there. Caden will find out, and he'll glove that and take a whistle. We're back to 5-on-5 while Ellis returns to the edge bench. Sherman out there, Weimer and Watson as forwards. Remy and Ewart on the point. Puck will be won by Edge, but OHA will pick that up. And they'll have it onto the far side, send it back out to the point. We'll have a bit of a point shot. Caden with a great kick save. Puck will be chipped up out of the zone and into the OHA bench. Edge will win that. Lewis will get it at the point. He'll move it over to Remy. Remy will chip it off the boards, but OHA will pick it up at center ice. OHA will bring it back into their zone. Porter will move it over to his defenseman. He'll send it all the way down the ice. We're going to have an icing on OHA. And the puck's going to come all the way back down here for a face-off down by the OHA goaltender. Ragusa, Kuntz, and Tobin for forwards. We got Prizzello and Kunze on the point. Prizzello will keep that in. Ragusa will be working it along the boards. He'll move it out to Tobin. Tobin will take a quick shot, and that'll be saved by the OHA goaltender. That'll be Edge's first shot on net for the second period. So far, the start of the second, and all OHA, so let's get this rolling. Ragusa will take a shot. That'll be just wide. Quincy will step in. He'll keep it down low. Tobin will go after it. He'll keep it low. Tobin will find it. He'll move it back to Kuntz. Tobin will ship it over to the far side there. Prizzello will step in. Ragusa will find it. He'll move it back low. Kuntz will take a short angle shot, and that will quick shot. Another wide shot. That'll go all the way to the far side where Prizzello will try to pick it up. It'll come just outside the zone. And players are still trying to remove themselves out of the OHA end, but that'll be offside. Huska, Trevelyan, Marshall for our forwards. Edgar and Miller on the point. Edgar will move that over. That'll be chipped into the zone by Marshall. And that's going to be icing on Mountaineers. Ellis was just on the edge side of the red line. Very close. We'll face off to the left-hand side of Caden here. Huska will win that draw. Miller will pick that up. He'll push it around the boards to Nico. Nico will move that up to Ellis. Ellis up to Huska, and we've got a great breakout here. Picture perfect. Puck will come in. Trevelyan will find it down the far corner. Huska will try to move it back over to him. Puck will come back out, and Edgar will pick it up in the neutral zone. Nico's turning, making some speed, going around a couple of players. Puck will be on the far side there where Huska will have it. Huska will move it back to Miller. Miller over to Nico. Nico's looking, taking a shot, and that'll be a glove save by the OHA goaltender. Sherman, Lavalley, and on for our forwards this shift. Puck will be won by Edge again. I'll have to check with the statistician on how our faceoff draws are going, but they look to be doing a lot better than the Edmonton Oilers currently. Puck will be the far side there. OHA will pick it up, and they'll send it all the way down the ice. And that'll be an icing. Sherman's been knocked out of the face-off dot. Hahn will step in. This is Hahn's first face-off of the day, and he's currently 100%. He's 1-for-1. Ewart will step in from the point. He's looking. Sherman will take his spot. Puck will be moved towards the net. Hahn will have it from behind the goal. Hahn's having a really strong game today. He'll move that over to Ewart. Ewart's looking. Ewart's looking for that backdoor pass over to Lavalley. I'm able to get it through a couple of OHA players. OHA will move that up. McGandy will find it. He'll send it down the ice. Icing has been waved off. Then he'll ring that around the boards. Hahn will ship that over to Sherman. Sherman will cut. Sherman will take a shot. That'll be just off the top of the glove of the goalie. Hahn will keep it down low. Sherman will work it along the boards. OHA will swing it around. Ewart's here waiting for it. He'll take a shot, but that'll be off the stick of Magandu. Remy will step up, block that, and send that back to OHA blue line. Puck will be moved back up through the center. Ewart will get that out of the zone. Couple of bounces here. Kane will guide that over to the side. Remy will find that, and he'll chip it up off the boards. And we got Lavalley coming through. He's cutting in. Easton's back to pick that up. Will be moved over to Kunze. Kunze back over to Porzello. Up to Ragusa, and Ragusa's working his way in. He'll go around one. We got a couple players. Moved out to the front. Ooh, that'll be just chipped up and over the nets and over the glass. Referee stating the puck was directed by Edge. So puck will come outside the blue line for a face-off. Ragusa will win that. That'll come just between the edge D, but Magnus is there to pick it up. Porzello will move that up and over. Puck will be sent back in by OHA. Porzello will chip it up off the boards. That'll be up and high. A couple of bounces. Puck will be moved back. Weimer's there. Puck will be sent over to the far side. Kunze will step in. Puck will come back out. We got a one-on-one here with Easton and an OHA player, but once again, Easton's found that. He's picked that up. Weimer's been stepping up now. He's coming in. Little dipsy doodle. He's been guided off into the boards. Ragusa will have it from below the goal. He's moving out front. Out front. Nico's finding it. Looking. Puck will come back out. We get a shot. Nice save by the goaltender from OHA. We'll have a whistle and a face-off to his left. We have a local Ragusa fan here in Edmonton. I would say it's one of the university ladies, but I think it may be an aunt. But we'll say it's one of the university ladies here cheering them on. Puck's over into the far side there. Tobin's down there. He's working the puck. Puck will come back out. Kuntz will pick it up. It'll be moved into Miller. Miller will take the shot, and that'll be wide. A little bit of a chip. That'll be just wide of the net. Kuntz is on the far side. He'll keep that in. Tobin's there to help him work on it. Miller will step in, keeping it in, and he'll put it in low. Puck will go behind the goal. Tobin's going to try to step into his player. Kuntz will have that. Tobin will pick it up. Then that'll come out to Huska, and Huska with the goal. That's a Huska from Kuntz and Tobin. 12:15 of the second. Clean up the net. Nagandi will bring that into Edge territory. He's going into the corner with Remy, our local freight train. I've been told that individuals who have been hit by Remy Cook, it feels like they're hitting a brick wall. Well, for the people in the facility watching the game, it feels like it. Caden with a great save. Puck will go over to the far side. Remy will chip that off the boards. We got a 2-on-1 here. That's Sherman with GT. GT moving it over. Ooh, GT tried to send it back. Marty shuts down low. He's battling for it. Sherman will step in to give him a hand. OHA will come out with it. And they'll send it up to the neutral zone. They'll be brought into the Edge territory. Puck will be moved in. Ellis will find it from behind the Edge goal. He'll move it over to Remy. Remy will bring it in. He'll chip it to the center. Puck will come back behind OHA territory. And it's coming back out to Ewart, who will send it back towards the net. And that'll be guided over to the far corner. Puck's out. Ewart's on his horse. He's going to go get it. He'll chip it back to Remy. Remy will ring it around the boards. Ragusa will have it. Ragusa's coming in. He's just guided off that. That puck will be moved over to Lavallee. And the goalie will find it and cover it up for a whistle. OHA centerman will be picked out. Jacobs will step in to fill in his place. OHA will win this draw. Very rare that they've had a one draw this game. But Edge will try to pick that up. The Goose is working his way back towards the center. Lavallee will take a quick shot. And that'll be guided into the just behind the net by the goaltender. Hahn will find it. He'll move it towards the center. OHA will try to chip it up. Easton's all over him. Lavalley will come through. He's cutting in towards the middle. On will find it. On will keep it in. Ooh! No tripping call. Why would we make a call for the edge team? Very unusual tactics here in Edmonton, but Lavalley will move it over to Quincy. Quincy will take a quick shot. That'll be a blocker saved by the goaltender. Puck will come over to the far side. Hahn will find it. Another cross check to the head, but Hahn will find it. He's trying to do a bit of a quick turn. Lavalley will send it back out to the point. Dello will take a shot. Lavalley will find it. Goose will find it. He'll take a shot, and that'll be a blocker save or a pad save. OHA will pick it up, and they're going to start working their way out. Edge players are tired. Quincy will have it from behind the goal. He's looking for that breakout pass. He got it up to Lavalley. Lavalley's coming in. He'll leave it for Weimer. Weimer, a nice toe drag. I think he learned that from his father. Edgar's going to step in from the point. He's going around a couple. He's moving it out towards the front. Just unable to get it on the stick of Huska, but Huska will pick it up in the corner. Huska's looking for some options. Huska with caught a bit of an edge, I think. Went down, but he's back up looking for it. Puck will be found by Weimer. He'll send it back out to the point. Edgar will move it back in. Kuntz will pick it up. Now he's going to come back. Or that was Huska that picked it up. Puck will come back out to Nico. Nico will send it back in. Huska will get it at the point. Puck will just be knocked off his stick. Back out to the center here. Miller will have it. Huska will move that over to Weimer. Weimer will take a quick shot. And that'll be just wide. Puck will come back out. We got a bit of a 2-on-1 here. Nico's all over the one player. Huska will find it, and he'll move it over to Weimer. Weimer will bring it across and into OHA territory. He'll dump it in, and he's going after it. Robson will try to move that out front. Puck will come back out. Remy will keep it at the blue line, just outside the zone. Edgar will move it over to Sherbin. Sherbin will try to move it over to Weimer. Weimer will try to move it back to the center, but OHA will find it. Muir will have it. Sherbin will step back. Miscommunication there by Sherbin and Remy. Edge will gain control of it. Tobin will find it. It'll be sent in. Icing's been waved off as it was tipped in by Sherbin. Sherbin will have that from behind the goal. Puck will come out to the front. Nice pass. Nice shot. Returning player after injury, Charlie Tobin for the goal. Tobin from Sherbin and Kuntz. 4-0 Edge. 6:50 remaining in the second period. Kuntz will pick that up, and he's working his way around. Offside. Referee was feeling a little bit approached a little bit too much by a couple of players there. Had to stand up and not allow that face-off to happen a couple of times. But still been stepping in. He'll find it down the corner. He's working his way out. He's coming across the top of the circle. He's going to stop and take a sent. Oh, Kuntz was trying to make dig it and put it in there, but referee will blow that whistle down. Kuntz is having a nice, polite gentleman's conversation with the ref, just letting them know what he thinks of his officiating style. I'm pretty sure after getting to meet Kuntz a couple of times, he's probably just saying, "You're well done, doing such a great job." Ellis is going after the OHA player. Neal will step in from the point. Neal knocked that player down. We've got a one-on-one, maybe breaking into a two-on-one here. Puck will be tipped and shot up and over the glass. Ragusa with that win. That'll be chipped up and over the boards. Icing has been waved off. A couple of edge players on the OHA player here, causing a little bit of fear in his life. Puck will be moved over to the far side. Ragusa's on that player. The referee's knocking our player down here in the corner, but after that referee got a compliment from Kuntz, I'm pretty sure it was just by accident. Puck will be chipped up, come out to the blue line here. Kuntz will send it in, and that'll be guided off to the side. Magnus is engaging from the blue line. He's going to keep that in. Puck will come back out, just bouncing over the stick of Ellis. OHA is going to try to set it up here. They're getting chased around by the Mountaineers. Puck will come back out. Brazzello stepping in from the point. He'll keep it in. OHA is looking for some options, and they'll chip it up out of his zone. Brazzello will find it. Brazzello's doing his spin. It's a bit of a timid twirl, but he's coming in. And the steam taking a shot. And we got a goal. Taking the shot, coming across the blue line, off the crossbar, off the back of the goalie, and in. Making it a 5-0 game. I believe that goal will go to Easton Brazzello with the assist going to Magnus Kunze. I believe, don't quote me on that, but that's what I believe is going to end up going out of it. Oh, that'll be icing on the Mountaineers, and the faceoff will come back down to the left with Caden Thomas. That will be controlled by OHA over on the far boards, but that'll be chipped off the puck by Edgar over to Hahn. Hahn will move that up to the center. Miller will be coming up through it and bring it into the zone. We'll take a quick shot. Nico will engage from the point. He'll try to move it back towards the center. Miller's going after it. Puck will be put back down. Hahn will put him down. Lavallee and Huska will find it. Huska will bring it in. Lavallee will get it back from Huska, and we've got another goal. 6-0 Edge. Lavallee from Huska. Sherman will take the face-off. Sherman, I believe, is probably 15 for 15 on the face-off draws this evening. I know McDavid was going to come over and have a conversation with Dylan later on today here just to find out his tactic. Oh, and puck comes back down low. Sherman will have it. Sherman will put it in the net. That's 7. Timeout being called by Okanagan Hockey Academy Edmonton. Head coach of the Edge Mountaineers, Leland Mack. He's giving his team a talking to and just understanding and letting them know some of the good, some of the bads, and some of the plays that he's expecting from them for the remainder of this game. There's a gas pedal, and we don't want to remove our foot from it. While we sit here in between this brief intermission, we'll check out what the scores are around the NHL. Nashville Predators currently leading 4-2 against your Edmonton Oilers with 11:42 remaining in the third period. Montreal Canadiens and the St. Louis Blues will be playing home in St. Louis at a 5 p.m. start this evening, Mountain Time, with the Tampa Bay Lightnings in our nation's capital, Ottawa, with also a 5 p.m. start time. New York Rangers are in Minnesota against the Wild, while the Pittsburgh Penguins take on San Jose Sharks. And we also want to wish number 13, Luke Huska, his dad, Ryan, and the Calgary Flames good luck tonight as they are in Seattle taking on the Kraken as an 8 p.m. start. So please tune in to watch your local Calgary Flames take on the Kraken and cheer on the other part of the Huska family while they seek to try to have a bounce back. OHA will have this. Kunze will keep it in at the blue line, and he'll send it in low. Ragusa will chase the OHA defenseman. That'll be sent up. Pizzello will keep that in. Turbin will go around one. He's trying to work his way and put it back towards the center. Pizzello will step in. Puck will be kept in. Ragusa will have it. He'll send it. Ooh, it'll come back out. Caden will prepare it for Magnus. Magnus will move that over to Easton. Easton will move that over to the far side for Tobin. A little too hot to hold on to. Kunze will find it. He'll look up. He'll send it up to Tobin. Pizzello will get that because the puck will be knocked off Tobin's stick. Pizzello will chip it off the boards and he'll bring it into the zone. Nico will step back and he'll find it. Kunze will get it and he'll bring it into OHA territory. He'll go around one. He's working his way towards the center. He's looking for the Michigan. Unable to pick it up, but he'll get it back to Miller. Miller will take the shot and that'll be wide. Nico will step in. He'll keep it down low. Kunze will come over to the near boards here to try to pick it up. He's got a couple of OHA players on it, but Ragusa's in there to step in and give him a hand. Miller will keep it in and put it back over to the far side. Tobin will go after it. He'll keep it in low. Puck will be sent all the way down the ice. And we'll have an icing on OHA with 1:11 remaining in the second period. Husker with that draw. He'll send it over. Remy will take that shot. That'll go just off the shin pads of Strickless. Puck will be moved out towards the middle. Rotar's going one-on-one with Ewert. Will Caden with a great pad save there. Puck will come back out outside the Mountaineers territory. Remy will pick that up. And he'll ring it around the boards to the far side. Puck will be kept in at the blue line, out by OHA. Puck will be sent just wide to come back out to the point. Edge run around a little bit in their zone. We're down to 26 seconds remaining in this period. Remy will send it. Ellis is coming down on it. OHA will move it over to the near defense. Here, we'll chip it off. Step up. Brazella will get it. They'll send it up to Ellis. Ellis will bring it in. Puck will be chipped up wide, and that'll be the end of the period. Kunze takes a late hit. And out of all that at the end there, I believe Edge is going to come out with the penalty. It looked like Ellis, I think, is going to get 2 minutes. I don't know. We'll check to see what's coming up on the board here before we take a quick break. Okay, not seeing any penalties up on the board. It looks like it might be coincidental. I know Ellis is going to go to the box. And I believe possibly maybe number 7 for OHA, but at the start of the third period, I'll go check out the outside here for any of our local mechanics, and if so, we can have a teaching seminar of what to look for and how funny this could be. Jerry Springer is no longer active anymore due to the recent passing of Mr. Springer himself. Sad to see him go. But we can have a really enjoyable view of what's going on around the city of Edmonton. We'll be back shortly. So, returning for the third period of today's game, number 8, Ellis Martischuk is in the penalty box, as well as Casango from OHA, both with the coincidentals, I believe, for roughing. Shots at period are 18 for Edge and 10 for OHA, giving a shot total of 30-12 with a 7-0 lead for Edge. We'll start this period 5 on 5. Puck will be controlled by Edge. Magnus will send that up the boards. Quincy will set that up down his zone. He'll revert and go back behind the goal. He'll send it off the glass and back out to the neutral zone. Puck will be sent back in deep. Puck will come all the way back out to the point. Player's looking for it. Colvin's going after it. He's got Kuntz with him over to the far side. Oh, Kuntz taking the shot. That'll be just wide. Many will get it back and he'll put it up and over the net. Brazil will step in. Puck will come back out. Kuntz will get it from the point. Yes, you're not hearing that I've got not having a stroke here or anything, anybody. Just so you guys are aware, we do have a Kuntz, K-U-N-T-Z, as well as a Kuntz-E, K-U-N-T-Z-E. So, puck will come back out, and that'll be sent back in. to OHA territory. Huska will go after that. Puck will be run around the boards over to the far side where Miller will find it at the neutral zone. Send it over to Nico. Nico's bringing it in. We got a high hit, but no penalty. Huska will get that. Man, we've got a... What is this? OHA is going to go to the box for tripping on Huska. That's number 16, Tucker. We'll be going to the box for 2 minutes or less. They're tripping. 18:27. Husker will win that draw. Nico will get that at the point. He'll move that over to Miller. Miller will move that over to Huska. Huska will revert that over back to Miller, but just out of his reach. And the boys will have to set back up. Nico will get it to Husk. Husk back to Miller. Now it'll come back over to Huska. OHA will get that, and they'll send it back out. Miller's going to have to set it back up at center ice. He'll move that up to Weimer. Weimer's coming in. Nice toe drag, but that puck will be knocked off his stick, but he'll find it again in the corner. He'll move it back to Edgar at the point. Edgar over to Miller. Miller over to Huska. Huska into the middle for Robson. Jay got a bit of a shot on it, but a little off. Puck will come all the way back down to Caden. Miller will set it up. Beard will have it. Puck will be moved over to Shervin. Puck will be knocked out. We got a bit of a break here for OHA. Caden got a place in it and the assistance of the post. Puck will be moved over. Ooh! Right onto the stick of Remy and right off the post. Shervin will have that. He'll leave it for Ewert. Ewert over to Shervin. Shervin to LaValle. Oh, God. It's not looking good to start this third period for the guys. Remy will take the shot. Puck will come to LaValle, and we've got our 8th goal of the day. That'll be LaValle from Shervin and from Cook. Everybody's out of the penalty box. That'll be a power play goal at 16:31. Easton will move that up. OHA player will step in on Ellis, but Puck Ellis will get it in low. Ragusa will find it down low. He'll try to move it out front. OHA goalie will cover that up for a whistle. OHA will win that draw. Defenseman will move it up through the center. They'll move it into Nagando, who will move it in. They'll come into the edge there. And there it's fair. H1. Puck will come back. Brazzello will move it up the boards. Brazzello will find it. He'll start skating with it. He'll move it up to GT. Over to Ragusa. Ragusa over to Brazzello. Puck will stay along the near boards here. Ellis will get it back to Brazillo. Brazillo will take a quick shot. Foley will find it, and he'll cover that up. And that'll be a shot by Miller, and that'll be goal number 9 on the day. Mountaineers will pick that up. Tobin will be knocked off the puck. Edgar will bring it in. Nico will take that shot, and he'll just go off the stick of an OHA player, but Kuntz is down low. He's going after it. Puck will come back out to the neutral zone. Miller will put it off the boards for Huska. Couple of high hands here on the hits, but Kuntz has got it. He'll leave it back for Tobin. And we got another odd man rush coming out here. Caden with a nice save. Puck will be moved up. Huska will have it. Tobin will work it down low. OHA will pick that up. And their defenseman will go for a bit of a skate. He knocked off the puck. And puck will be sent all the way into edge territory. Remy will find it. He'll move it all the way up. Ooh. Weimer almost got it. OHA will get it, and they'll send it back in. Puck will be guided over. Remy will chip it up off the glass. Magnus will step back into edge territory to pick that puck up from behind his goal. He'll move it up to Weimer. Over to Shervin. Shervin will bring it across the red line and into OHA territory. It'll be sent all the way over to the far side where Kunze will find it. Weimer will take his player out. Puck will be moved over. Robson will go after it. Puck will be dumped in. Brazil will now go after it with Nagandru on him. Brazil will try to go through a couple of his players as well as OHA player. And puck will be knocked off, or net will be knocked off, and we'll have a whistle. Puck will be chipped up and sent back down the ice. Icing has been waved off. OHA will find it with Hahn on him. Puck will be moved up along the boards. Over to the near boards here where Nico will find it. He'll chip it up. OHA will get it at their blue line. Ragusa will get it into the OHA territory. And they will try to work a breakout from behind their goal. We got another odd man rush coming down here. Nico getting back just in time to get his stick underneath that player's stick. Lavalley will find it over on the far side there. We'll move it all the way over. Edgar will put it back into the far corner. OHA will find it, and their defenseman's coming out with a best impression of Bobby Orr. Oscar will find it, and he's looking. He's going to send it wide. Ellis will pick that up, and he'll send it in. Puck will come back out. Big shot by Ewert, and that'll be up and wide, just over the net. OHA will find that, and they're going to start dumping it in. And he'll get it, and he'll ring it around the boards. Remy will push that over to Ewert. Ewert will slow it down here, and he's looking for some options. He'll move it up to GT. GT will try to put it all the way over here to Ellis, but Remy will pick it up, and he'll dump it in. Husker will keep it back in low. OHA will come through. Puck will be sent in. Ewert will work his way up through. Marderchuk will come in. He'll take a quick shot. That'll be up and over the glass. Good shot by Pizzolo, and that'll be covered up by the OHA goaltender. OHA will set that up, swing that around the boards, and it'll come all the way out. And down the ice, icing has been moved off. Pizzolo will pick it up. He'll put it up along the boards. Quincy will pick it up, and he'll reverse that with Pizzolo. Pizzolo's trying to move it up through the center. That'll be on OHA's stick and sent back in low. Off to go over to the far side for Kuntz. Kuntz is coming in. They'll put it back to Sherbin. Sherbin take the shot. Nice pad save by the goaltender. Nagandu is now bringing it up with OHA, and he'll dump it in. Awkward bounce, but Caden will control it. Edgar's after it. He's got it. Nice little goal drag, just unable to bring the puck completely with him. Ragusa will have it, and he'll send it in low. OHA will have it, and they'll come through across the blue line. Caden with a nice pad save. Puck will come out to the blue line, kept in by the OHA defenseman. Put back in below the goal line. Edgar will push that over to Miller. Miller will move that up, and icing. After he knocked off a OHA player's stick and back out to the center ice here. 8:30 remaining in the third. Bernie will find it. He'll chip it up off the boards. Ragusa will have it. Ragusa take the shot, and that'll be right into the center of the jersey of the OHA goaltender. OHA will control that. And they'll bring it back through the center. They'll send it in low. Remy will go after it. He'll ring it around the boards. Over to Hahn. Hahn will tip it up off the boards. Puck will come out. And 9-2. OHA will win that puck. They'll move it up along the side here. It'll come all the way down the ice, but icing has been waved off. Brazzello will pick that up. Puck will come back out. And there's a two. Nine three. Puck will be controlled over by Edge on the far side there. OHA will pick it up at their ring out line and be sent all the way down the ice. That'll be an icing. Puck will come back out to Miller at the point. Miller will take a quick shot. That'll be saved by the OHA goaltender. Nico will step in. Puck will come out to the blue line. Nico's got it. He'll take a shot. Blocker save and guide over to the far corner. Goose is on it. OHA will ring that round to the near boards here. Puck will be tipped out. We got another odd man rush. 9-4. Had quite a few odd man rushes here in the third period and not helping our process. OHA is definitely dominating the play here in this period. They'll pick it up and they'll move it back up through the center. Remy will have it. He'll move it over to Ewart. Huska will get it. Uritt will have it down in the far corner. Puck will be chipped into the edge zone. Remy will send it over to the far side, off the boards. Uritt will chip it up off the boards and get it out. There's Lavallee. He's getting speed. He's coming after it. He'll be between the legs and he'll chip it up and over. We'll get that goal, making it 10-4. 4:46 remaining. OHA will find that puck and they'll chip it in. And that'll be an offside. Magnus will move that up to Lavallee. Lavallee will move that over to Hahn. Hahn up to Frizello. Puck will come back into edge territory. Gaten will glove that and take a whistle. Producer will take this face off. He'll get it, up, move it up to GT, over to Martichuk. We got a 2-on-1 here. Martichuk trying to move it over. That'll go off the skate of an OHA defender. Ellis will swing in, take a shot, and that'll be up and over the goalie. He'll keep it in at the blue line. GT's got it down low. He'll move it across over to Nico. And Ellis is going to the penalty box for interference. Looked like he was pushed into the goaltender there, but the referee's seeing it in a different way. .329 remaining. OHA will take a shot. Gaten will pick that over to the side. Puck will go to the far side. Tobin's going after it. Kuntz will move it over to the near boards here. Uritt will step up. He'll block off that pass and send it back down low for OHA to regroup. OHA will have it. They'll try to move it towards the center. That'll be directed off one of the defensemen. Gaten will watch that all the way come in and he'll cover it up. 2:35 remaining in the period, 106 remaining in the penalty bells. Huska with this face off. Rizzello will pick that up. He'll try to backhand that out. With a little bit of help from Huska, they get it out to the neutral zone. Puck will be moved over to the far side. Robson will find it. He'll chip it up off the boards and he'll get it out. We got Huska with a one-on-one. Huska's working his way. He's got a bit of a break. Short-handed break. And he will sneak that to his backhand and put that puck in. 11-4 edge. Edge will win that draw. Rizzello will find it, and he'll lift it up and over. Puck will come down. Weaver will try to work for it down in the corner there. OHA's working their way back up through the neutral zone here, and Nagandri's bringing it in. He's stopped by Magnus. Magnus will put it off the boards and back out. Sherman will go after it. He'll be the first on the puck. He'll move it over to Weimer. Just out of his reach. Weimer's looking. He'll shoot it, and that'll go all the way around to the far side. Miller will back up and bring it back through the neutral zone. Sherman will find it, and he's going to start skating through the neutral zone back into OHA territory. He'll work his way up. Move it over to Weimer. Weimer will take the shot. That'll be just wide. Puck will be moved back towards the net by Miller. Edgar steps in from the blue line. And he'll try to cut towards the net here. And that'll be covered up by the goaltender or on the back of the net by the OHA goalie. 1 minute lost into the play. 54.1 seconds remaining in this game. Puck will come all the way back out. Ewert will take a quick shot towards the goal. That'll be a toe save there by the goalie. Reduces down low. Puck will come out front. Hahn will take the shot. That'll be just up and over. OHA will find that. And they'll start working their way out. Reduces on him. Puck will go over to Lavely. Lavely's going. He'll take it wide. They'll move it all the way over to Ragusa. Ragusa will try to put it back towards the middle. Cook will take a shot. Already got it into the corner. 20 seconds remaining. Lavely will try to put it back towards the front of the net. Hahn's all tied up out front. Ragusa down low. Over. Remy. Oh, and they're calling it a high stick. No goal. 5.4 seconds remaining. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to watch the U15 varsity Mountaineers here in Edmonton, Alberta's capital, playing the Okanagan Hockey Academy Edmonton team. They will walk away here today with looks to be an 11-4 victory, out shooting their opponent 46-25. Third period, not their strongest of the day by far, but that'll be the end of the period. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in, and hopefully we get to do this again in the near future. Take care.